From a guy who's so accurate from the free throw line, he didn't miss more than 3 the entire season, to someone who broke the NBA single game foul record. Today, Hoop Magnet brings you some of the craziest NBA stat lines. And for number 7, we take you guys on a trip down memory lane to a season that is historic for so many reasons. Do you know what happened in the 1962 season? Wilt Chamberlain averaged a mind-blowing 48.52 minutes per game. Yeah, wrap your head around that. How does a player average more than a full game's minutes? Is it even possible? It turns out that it's because Chamberlain wasn't just playing during regulation. He was clocking overtime minutes like it was nobody's business. But hold up, it gets even wilder. This isn't just about playing time. Wilt dominated the court, averaging an insane 50.4 points per game that season. And guess what? He dropped the only 100-point game in NBA history. The dude not only holds the record for the highest average minutes per game, but also occupies the top 7 spots in NBA history for this mind-bending stat. What a stat line. And that is just the beginning, because some of the stats that we have in store for you are mind-blowing. Like this historic non-scoring triple-double from Draymond Green. Imagine this: 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and a jaw-dropping 10 steals in a clash against the Memphis Grizzlies on that unforgettable night of February 10th, 2017. But here's the kicker. Green only dropped 4 points, yet he stole the spotlight with 5 blocked shots. Jesus, how did he even do that? Well, Warriors head coach Steve Kerr put it in perspective, dubbing it as dominant of a performance as I've ever seen from somebody who scored 4 points. The Warriors clinched the win with a 122-107 victory, and Green's unconventional brilliance took center stage. Yeah, he was unstoppable that day, just like Scott Skiles, who, as a point guard, averaged a mere 6.6 assists per game. But things changed. Fortunes turned, and he made headlines by dishing out a jaw-dropping 30 assists while rocking a Magic jersey against the Denver Nuggets on December 30th, 1990. And wait for it, Skiles didn't just set an assist record, he threw in a double-double by scoring 22 points that night. It was a playmaking performance that etched this place in NBA history. No one, and I repeat, no one has been able to break this assist record, although people like Rajon Rondo and John Stockton have come close. But even they couldn't eclipse what Skiles has done, and at least Skiles' record was legitimate. Our next stat line only happened because the ref forgot how many fouls Cal Bowder had committed. Yes, that is a weird time to forget things, but the 17th overall pick in the 1999 NBA draft wouldn't mind it. He made history because of it. Playing 3 seasons for the Atlanta Hawks, he averaged just 3 points and 9.7 minutes per game, but Bowder left an indelible mark on NBA history. Why, you ask? Well, in a game against the Portland Trail Blazers on November 13th, 1999, Cal Bowder achieved the unthinkable and recorded 7 personal fouls in just 15 minutes of play. Now you're probably scratching your head because we all know the limit is 6 fouls. Now, here is the fun part. The refs actually lost count, and Bowder stayed on the court after his 6th foul. It wasn't until he committed his 7th foul that he finally got the boot. This quirky incident cemented Bowder's name in NBA history, and it's a record that might just stand the test of time. Just like this test from Jose Calderon. In the 2008-2009 season, he did something no one has ever did. Something no one ever will. Something that is so wild, people don't even believe it. Calderon achieved an otherworldly 98.1% free throw shooting percentage. Yes, I am not bluffing. Let that sink in. 151 out of 154 attempts found the mark while he was rocking a Raptors jersey. To give you some perspective, no NBA player has even come close to the 96% efficiency mark for a single season, let alone Calderon's jaw-dropping record. That is something, just like the milestone from the 7'7" legend Manute Bol, a giant among the NBA's tallest. Now, we all know Manute Bol for setting the NBA record for most blocks in a single game, not once, but twice. In 1986 and 1987, he swatted away an incredible 15 shots, sharing the spotlight with none other than Shaquille O'Neal.
Another one, number 15 from a new Bull.
But here's the mind boggler. Out of the 19 players in NBA history with over 2,000 block shots, Bol stands alone as the only one to have more blocks than points. And hold on, there's more. Ranked 16th on the all-time blocked shots list with a whopping 2,086 rejections. Bol's career point total sits at 1,599. To give you some context, the player with the fewest blocks in the 2000 block club, George Johnson, closed his career with a solid 4,369 NBA points, twice the number of Bol's career blocked shots. He loves to block, putting his height to good use, I see. Wembanyama should take notes, just like he should also take notes from LeBron James if he wants to become the greatest point scorer in the history of the game, because LeBron is about to achieve something that has never been done before. He is set to eclipse the 40,000 point mark in the NBA. Breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record last year, he is still hungry. He is not done yet and he wants more. Last year, on February 8th, 2023, he scored the 36 points he needed to pass the 38,388 points mark set by Abdul-Jabbar, becoming the greatest point scorer in the history of the NBA. To get this into your head about how crazy this record is, the next active player with the most points is Kevin Durant with 27,799 points. Whew, wow. That's a difference of more than 10K. Yup, this record is never getting broken. And with that, the time for our video is over. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed diving into these jaw-dropping NBA stories, don't forget to slam that like button, hit subscribe for more legendary tales from the court, and ring that notification bell to stay in the loop. Till next time, it's goodbye.